All right, today's video is Chapter 4, Lesson 3B. We're going to compare and we're going to order fractions, maybe some mixed numbers too. Compare and order. Compare who's bigger. Put them in order, least to greatest. All right, let's look at some easy ones. These are not your homework, but it's just to get you warmed up. So would I use this kind of an alligator mouth? Is 2/5 the bigger one and 3/5 is the smaller one? Or would I use this alligator mouth? Is 3/5 the bigger one and 2/5 is the smaller one? Remember when teachers say alligator mouth, like if I drew like this is really a Pac-Man, but like if I drew an animal, he wants to eat the bigger thing, and so we would go gobble, 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 or is it going to be this one, gobble, gobble, gobble? And so the bigger one is the 3/5. Oh shoot, here we go, 3/5. 3/5 is larger than 2/5. And if I do an actual inequality sign, 3/5 is larger than 2/5. So what I say, when I say it correctly, I say 3/5 is greater than 2/5. And how do I know? If their bottom matches, then all I have to do is look at the top. 3 is bigger than 2, so 3/5 is bigger than 2/5. All right, let's look over here. Would I use the less than symbol or would I use the greater than symbol? Which inequality symbol makes more sense? He wants to eat the bigger one. And I would use the less than symbol. So if I read this from left to right, like if this was a word in English and I start over here on the left, I would say 2.5 is less than 3 1/3. How do I know? All I have to do is use the big guy. 2 and 3. 3 is bigger than 2. So I don't even really care. Now, those were super easy. Those were to get you thinking and to get you warmed up. Ours, because we're in 6th grade, will not look like that. Ours are going to look more like this, 4/5 and 2/3. I need to know which fraction is bigger. Well, the denominators don't match. So I can't do what I did up here. The denominators matched. All I have to do was look at my numerators. But I could make the denominators match if I made that turn into something over 15 and that turn into something over 15, then my denominators would match and it'd be easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I need a pattern. Well, this is a times by 5 pattern and this is a times by 3 pattern. So over here on the right I have 10/15 and over here on the left I've got 12/15. But remember, I'm really comparing the blue ones. Which blue one is bigger, 4/5 or 2/3? 4/5 is bigger because 12 was bigger than 10. The pink is like my scratch work. I need to see it. I have to have it. If I don't have it, it's going to be impossible to tell. But really, my answer is all blue. It's all that blue stuff. All right, you try this one on paper. Stop the video, get common denominators, and see who is a bigger fraction. All right, this is 16, which is times 2, so that's 14. I have a 13 and I have a 14. Who's bigger? 14. That means 7/8 is larger than 13/16. Let's try mixed numbers. Since the 2's, the whole number part of the mixed number is the same, now I've got to go to the fractional part of the whole number. 2/3 and 7/9. Well, I need common denominators, so 7/9 is going to stay 7/9. 2/3, that's times 3 is going to be 6/9. I'm going to look at my 6 and my 7. 7 is bigger, so it's that kind of an inequality sign. All right, you try this one. Pause the video, get common denominators, and see who has the bigger numerator. Good luck. All right, it's a less than symbol. 5 and 14/20 is less than 5 and 12/15. Here's why. I got 60 as my common denominator. Times 3 times 3. Here's my scratch work because I couldn't do it in my head. Times 4 times 4. Here's my scratch work. And now I can look at my numerators. 48 is bigger than 42. All right, let's put them in order now, least to greatest. I have 4 fractions, 1/2, 5/6, 2/3, 3/5. And I need to put them in order, and I'm not just going to use my gut and go, well, I think I kind of feel like, no, 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 no. I have to prove it. I have to prove why I'm saying that. So I need to get common denominators. So my denominator, but oh my goodness, I got to get 2 and 6 and 3 and 5. They all have to make the same number. Let's start with the biggest guy, 6. If I start skip counting by 6, can they all make a 6? Well, yes, 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 but no. Then I go 12. Yes, 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 but no. Then I go 18. Nope. 24. Nope. After 24 is 30. Yes, they can all make a 30. So I come down here. Blue is going to be my scratch work. Blue is not my answer. Blue is just scratch work. So how do I go from 2 to 15? I mean, shoot, I said it. How do I go from 2 to 30? Times by 15. How do I go from 6 to 30? Times by 5. So 5 times 5 is 25. What's my pattern from 3 to 30? Times by 10. So that would be a 20 on top. 2 times 10 is 20. And how do I go from 5 to 30? Times by 6. So 3 times 6 is 18. Now I can say 15, 25, 20, and 18. That's pretty easy to put in order. 15 is the smallest, and then 18, and then 20 and 25. But the blue is not my answer. This was scratch work. So I'm going to put my pink in order. 1/2, and then, so I'm done with him. 18 30ths, so I write 3/5, because remember, these two matched each other. Okay, I'm done with that one. Then I write 20 30ths. 20 is next, so 20 30ths is this guy, 2/3. And my last one is 5/6. So I had pink as my question. I'm ending with those same pink numbers. The blue numbers just help me, that's my scratch work, to get the pink numbers in order. But please don't write these blue numbers on your paper in order least to greatest, because those are not the answers. We got to use the original numbers, whatever the question originally had. All right, this is one for you to try by yourself. The original list is 1/2, 9/14, 3/4, and 5/7. Show me some work, common denominators. I would skip count by the biggest guy, and then write the pink numbers again, least to greatest. Least to greatest. Hit pause, work it out, hit play, and see if you're right. So they were almost in order, weren't they? 1/2, then 9/14, then 5/7, then 3/4. So I got 28 as my denominator, times by 14, times by 14, times by 2, times by 2, times by 7, times by 7, times by 4, times by 4. Use my numerators, 14, 18, 20, 21, and put the pink numbers back in order least to greatest. Here are your Google Classroom questions. Question 1. There are actually buttons on the computer where you can type in less than and greater than symbols. I think they're down by the period and the comma. Double check me, I'm not sure. So type in either this symbol or this symbol to show who's bigger. Same thing on number 2. Type in one of those symbols. And question 3 is going to be put these in order from least to greatest. And remember to get common denominators. All right, good luck.